Vice Mayor Richardson, and of course the members of the City Council for your partnership. I also, of course, want to thank my lovely family, my partner Matt, who's here tonight, for their unconditional support. Let's give them all a round of applause. I also want to thank every single city employee that's here tonight. From our management team, to our chiefs, to our employees who make our city function every single day. You make our city work. Thank you. And a big round of applause, of course, to Musical Theater West and that beautiful rendition of God Bless America. Now that amazing song, God Bless America, was written by Irving Berlin. Irving Berlin was a Jewish immigrant whose family fled persecution in Russia. He took the music he learned in the Lower East Side of Manhattan and became one of America's greatest songwriters. Now you probably don't know this, but Irving Berlin and I have a few things in common. We both immigrated to the United States when we were 5 years old. Both of our families came to America seeking a better future, and both of our families arrived to the United States with very little needs. But our families, like most immigrant families, found ways to succeed and overcame barriers of language and of culture. We also developed a deep love for America and for this country and its people. Now, the day I became the greatest day of my life, I will what this country has given to me and to my family. I share the same feelings for Long Beach, the place I have called home for 20 years. I have always felt welcome and at home in our city, a place where people from all walks of life and every corner of the globe call home. Now, over the last year or so, we have often asked ourselves as a country, what makes America? I believe what makes our country great is not fear, is not divisiveness or anger, but kindness, respect, and love of country and Constitution. And let me be very clear. Long Beach is and will always remain a city that values our differences and the diversity of our people. Our hardworking families, our immigrants, our seniors, our LGBT neighbors, our students, and our veterans. We also value everyone's right to worship openly. And no matter what happens elsewhere, I plan to defend our values and our civil rights of our people here in Long Beach. And that's why tonight, you know and I know that Long Beach is already great. And for this reason and others, I am proud to report to all of you that our state of our city is strong. And because for the first time in more than 50 years, local voters invested in the future of our city. Absolutely. With the passage of Measure A, more than 60% support, we will invest $387 million of new revenue into public safety and to infrastructure. It's the largest investment we have made in a generation. Now, our infrastructure work begins this year, and you will see construction in every part of Long Beach. The City Council has adopted a $150 million plan for the next 3 to 4 years, which will make huge investments into our streets, our community facilities, our storm drain systems, as well as public safety. $91 million in street repairs, another $15 million in sidewalks, and another $5 million that will result in the first plan to fix some of our worst alleys across the city. Center in North Long Beach, another $1.7 million for the El Dorado Park in East Long Beach, and another $2 million for our historic ranchers. In addition to that, we will spend over $3 million in facilities, such as our senior centers and our animal care center. And nearly $3.7 million will be spent on improvements to all of our city's libraries. We'll spend another $5 million to invest in neighborhood storm protection, another $6 million in public safety facilities, including 6 fire stations, the Fire Training Center, the Police Crime Lab, and the West Police South Division. And even after we implement this $150 million plan, we will still have an additional $50 million of Measure A revenue to allocate to public infrastructure. And as you all know, this is important, but what's equally important is that we also invest in public safety. Allowed some great restorations. And this includes Fire Engine 8 in Belmont Shore, and adding officers to reestablish the South Division of the Police Department, which patrols both downtown and central Long Beach. Both of these were lost during the recession, and I'm delighted that we brought them back to keep our residents and visitors safe. For the first time, we actually increased our public safety departments in over 10 years. And as we all know, we need to make additional restorations. So tonight, I'm asking the City Council to approve the restoration of Paramedic Rescue 12 for North Long Beach, and to add 9 new dedicated police officers to staff a new police academy unit. Now, Rescue 12 in North Long Beach will bring much needed emergency services and improve citywide paramedic response times. And a dedicated staff over at the academy means we'll no longer take academy officers from patrol to train new recruits. This will also improve our ability to train the best police officers in the country. I'm also happy to let you know that just last week, I was elected to represent Long Beach and other areas of directors. One of my top priorities, along with bringing new revenues to the region, is improving safety on the Blue Line. The Metro Board is a county-wide agency that governs the Metro rail system, the county bus system, and invests in freeways, highways, and bike infrastructure. And as you may know, the Long Beach Police Department does not patrol the Metro Blue Line, which runs all the way through our city. Currently, Long Beach has no jurisdictional power to keep the line safe. However, in February, I plan to fight to ensure that the Metro Board of Directors contracts with the Long Beach Police Department to patrol the 8 Metro stops in Long Beach. Absolutely. Contract with our police department, that could add up to an additional 30 police officers to the Long Beach Police Department. So we may have an